What's going on, everybody? It's your guy Golden Cash, and I am back. I actually just got back from my LCS and picked up a bunch of cool stuff for the stream this weekend. And I stopped by the bank and I grabbed something for the Hunt and Fill series. We got boxes number 13 and box number 14. Hopefully they are circulated. The last few boxes I have been getting have been uncirculated 2022s, so I haven't even been filming them. I've been filming them, but I just run through them real quick, rip them out, and there's nothing in them ever, so I don't post it to the channel. There's no reason to post 2022s if you're looking at the same coin in every roll. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and pop these open and make sure that they are circulated and not all 2022s like the last few boxes. Let's go ahead and get into it, but first don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so I keep bringing you hunts just like these right here. We got boxes number 13 and 14. Let's pop box number 13 open first and hope that it is circulated. We'll go ahead and get that out so we can get this knife out of my hand. It is very, very sharp. So let's see what we got in box number 13. Please be circulated. Let's see what we got. All right, we do have circulated nickels in box number 13, and some of them look pretty old. The older Jefferson design. Let's go ahead and bust in to box number 14 and see if it is in fact circulated as well. If I can get it open. All right, come on, pop open. There we go. All right. Please be circulated like this box. And it is circulated. All right. So there we go. We got a few circulated nickels along with a couple 2022s. Let's go ahead and rip in to box number 13, roll number 1, and I will bring you back on our first find. Roll number 6, box number 13 of the series is going to give us a 1947, and it looks really good out of Philadelphia. Roll number 9, I was popping this roll open, and I found something weird. I don't know what it is. You can see it right there, the yellowish colored coin. Right there. Let's go ahead and pop this one out and see what it is. I can do it with one hand. It's really hard to do. Looks like it could be a foreign. It is a foreign. Wow. This is a 2011. I've never seen one of these. Banco of Central de Peru, so it's Peruvian. Centimos, 10 centimos. Alright, there we go. We got our first foreign of the box. 2011 Centimos del Peru. Roll number 10 is going to give us our third find, second older nickel of the box. It is a 1946 out of Philadelphia. Same roll as the penny. We're going to have a 1957. This one out of Denver. Roll 17 is going to give us a side-by-side find. You got a 1957 right up front, and then a 1954 right behind it. The 1957 is out of Denver. Then we got the 1954. This one out of Denver also. Roll number 20. I opened this one up, and I think we might have a war nickel right here on the side. It definitely looks to be a war nickel. Let's pop it open and find out together. It is a 1943, definitely a war nickel. Out of Philadelphia. That is our first war nickel of the hunt. Same roll, second one in when I was fanning these out. We're going to have a 1940. See if there's a mint mark. 1940. Out of Denver. Roll 22 is going to give us another find. Look at that one right there. I thought it was a 1950. It is a 1952. This one is out of Philadelphia. Roll 26 is going to give us our 9th find of the box. It is a 1954. Another 1954. Out of Philadelphia. Same roll. Roll number 30 is going to give us our 11th find of the box. And every time I see a 1950, whether it's a 53 or a 52, I always think 1950 Denver. I see a 5 and I want it to be the 1950 Denver, but let's see what this 53 is. It is a Philadelphia. Roll 39, we are going to have an ender right there. It is a 1957. Let's go ahead and open it up and see if there's a mint mark on the back side, and I'll bring it back in. There's the ender right there, a 1957. This one's out of, looks like Denver. Alright, this might be an upgrade, not sure, but we will check it when we're done hunting the nickels. Roll number 40 is going to give us our 14th find of the box. It is another 1954. I think we have a couple of these already. Out of Denver. Roll 42 is going to give us our 15th find of the box. It is another 1957. This one is also out of Denver. Roll 43 is going to give us our 16th find of the box. It is another 1953. Also out of Denver. Roll 47 is going to give us our 17th find. We're going to have a 1956. Out of Denver. Roll 48 is going to give us our 18th find. And this one, I think we're going to need. We need a mint mark on the back of this 1939. Hopefully, there is a mint mark. There is not. Boom, boom, boom. All right, we got a 1939 out of Philadelphia. And that is the end of box number 13 of the series, box number 1 for this hunt. So there we go. That is it. We found a few nice finds. We might actually be able to put some in the book, some slots, and maybe upgrade 1 or 2. We will find out shortly, but let's go ahead and jump to box number 2, number 14 of the series, and I will bring you back on our first find. Roll number 4 is going to give us another 1954. We have 3 of those already. This one out of Philadelphia. Roll number 5 is going to give us another find. This one, a 1940 out of Philadelphia. Roll number 7 is going to give us another 1957 out of Denver. Roll number 8 is going to give us a bruiser of a find. This is an absolute beautiful coin. It is a 1952. And I'm going to touch this one on the edges. This one is out of San Francisco, and I'm not sure if we need this one, but you will find out at the end of the video. I will bring you back on our next find. Let's see if that's got full steps. Oh, it almost does. Look at that. I don't think it is going to be full steps, but it could be. I will check it out under the scope at the end of the video. Roll number 10 is going to give us, and you won't believe it, another 1957. We have 5 already. Let's see where this one is out of. It's another Denver. Roll number 12 is going to give us two finds, actually. When I came up to this one, it is a 1939. Hopefully there was a mint mark. And then right behind that one, we're going to have a 1952. So we already have two 1952s. Hopefully on this 39, there is a mint mark. Let's flip it over and hope we don't have another Philadelphia. And I can't see it very good, but it looks like it's gonna be. Let me throw that under the scope just in case. It is another Philadelphia. Alright, so we have a 1939 out of Philadelphia. And let's check out this 1952 right here. See if there's a mint mark on that one. There is not, so we have a 1952 out of Philadelphia. Two Philadelphias, a 1939 and a 1952. I'll bring you back on our next find. Roll number 14 is going to give us another find. It is a 1940 out of Philadelphia. Roll 17 is going to give us another find. We're going to have a 1954. Don't think we need very many 54s. This one out of Denver too. Roll number 21 is going to give us another find. We're going to have a 1946. This one is going to be out of Philadelphia. Roll 22 is going to give us another 1939. Come on, we need some mint marks. Hopefully there's one on this coin. And there's not. Bom, bom, bom. Roll 24 is going to give us another find, and I almost thought it was a 1950, but it is a 1949. This one. I don't know if that's a mint mark or not. Let me check under the scope. It is not. We're going to have a 1949 out of Philadelphia. Roll 26. Box number 14 of the series is going to give us another find, a new one. This is a 1948. Is there a mint mark? There is not. There's a 1948 out of Philadelphia. Roll 26 is going to give us another find, 1954. This box is on fire. Let's see if there's a mint mark. There is. We got a 1954 out of Denver. I think same roll, roll 26, just a couple away from the 54. We're going to have a 1953. Is there a mint mark? There is not. A 1953 out of Philadelphia. Roll 28. I started fanning these out, and I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Third one in. We are going to have our first buffalo of this hunt. And look at that beautiful buffalo. Wow. I'm going to touch the edges of this one. Look at that. I'm shaking. Look at that buffalo. Look at the detail on this buffalo. Is there a mint mark? I don't see one. Wow. Let's flip this over. We have a 1937. Look at that. Wow. That is definitely AU to mint state right there. What a beautiful, beautiful buffalo. Wow. I have got to put this in a flip right now. Give me 1 second, y'all. Alright, I am back. I just went and grabbed a flip real quick. Look at that buffalo. That is absolutely beautiful. No mint mark. I don't see one as of right now. Let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. I don't see a mint mark. But what a beautiful, beautiful buffalo. That is probably the best one I have found. This has got to be a dump because we have found so many. Look at all that. That is what we found in 2 boxes so far. We still got 22 rolls left. All right, well, that is a good find. We're going to stick that one right up here. There we go. I will bring you back on our next find. Roll number 31. I fanned them out and pulled 4 off the top, and I seen the 1939 and 1940 behind it, and another 1940 behind that one. And we got all of these. This has definitely got to be a dump in 2 boxes. This is crazy. Let's see if there's a mint mark on the 1939. Hopefully there is. There is not. We still have 1939 Philadelphia. That's one. Here is a 1940. Hopefully there's a mint mark. There is. We have a 1940 out of Denver. Don't know if we need it for the book, but there it is. We have mint marks. That's 2. Let's check out the 1940 behind this one right here. Is there a mint mark? There is not. It is a 1940 out of Philadelphia. Roll 32 is going to give us a bruiser of a 1959. Let's see if there is a mint mark on this one. There is. It is a 1959 out of Denver, and look at the beauty of that coin. I have got to check it for full steps. Oh, there's some steps there, but it is definitely not full steps. Man, is that a good coin right there. All the details still there. That might be an upgrader. Let's keep hunting. See if we can find some more. Roll 34 is going to give us a really cool find. Look at that. We have a 1942 clip planchet. Is this a war nickel? Because I did not see the edge. The edge did not look like it was a war nickel. Let's flip it over and find out. This is definitely a clip planchet. It is not a war nickel. So this is going to be copper nickel. But it is a clipped planchet. Look at the edge of that coin. Wow. That is crazy. An old clip planchet 1942 copper nickel. It is not a war nickel. War nickel would have a mint mark above the Monticello building. But this is definitely a clip planchet. That is crazy. Alright, I will bring you guys back in if we find anything else. Same roll. Roll 34 is going to give us another 1940. This is definitely a dump from somebody's collection. It is a 1940. Is there a mint mark? I don't see a mint mark, so it's going to be a 1940 out of Philadelphia. Let me check under the scope. There is no mint mark. 1940 out of Philadelphia. Roll 35. We're going to have another 1940. This one is out of Philadelphia. Same roll, just a couple away. We're going to have a 1952. This one out of Philadelphia. Same roll. Roll 38 is going to give us another find. We got a 1951. I thought this was a 1950. This one out of Denver. Roll 44, and we are going to have another bruiser. But this is a 1939. Please be a mint mark on the back of this coin. We're going to have a 1939. Still out of Philadelphia. Roll 45 is going to give us another find. It is a 1955 this time. This one out of Denver. All right. Roll 47. I'm looking at this one. It's a Philadelphia. I flipped it over. We got another 1940. Same roll. Roll 47 is going to give us another find. A 1946 this time. Out of Philadelphia. And that is the end of this Hunt and Fill series, boxes number 13 and 14. Wow. We must have hit a collection dump on this 2 boxes. Let's go ahead and show you what we need. We need 38, 38S, 38D, 38S, 38.9, 38S, 47 silver S, 43D steel, 43S steel, silver, sorry, S silver, 47S, there we go, and then we need the 1950D, the elusive 1950D. So let's go ahead and show you what we found. We got 3 1961 Denvers, 1960 Denver. Look at that 59. That is a bruiser of a nickel right there. Beautiful. That is going to upgrade the book. We found 5 6 1957s, a 1956, 1955, all out of Denver. Then we found 3 54s and 3 54 Philadelphias. Those are Denver and Philadelphia. We found a 1955 Denver and 53 Denver and 2 out of Philadelphia. Then we jump over here. We got a 1952 San Francisco, which is a bruiser of a coin. Look at that one. That is definitely going to upgrade the book too. Then we found a couple of them out of Philadelphia. We got a 1951 Denver, 1949 out of Philadelphia, 1948 Philly, 47 Philadelphia, 3 46s out of Philadelphia. Then we found the 1943P. Then we are definitely putting this one in the book. It is a Clip Planchet 1942 Philadelphia. It's not going to upgrade, but it's definitely going in the book as an upgrade, because who finds Clip Planchets all the time? It's very rare. Then we found 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1940s, 1 San Francisco, 1 Denver, and we got 6 out of Philadelphia. Then we found 4 1939s out of Philadelphia, but this one right here is going to be the 1939 Philadelphia upgrade. That is an absolute beautiful coin. Don't know who would throw that back. The only thing we're missing is the 1950 and the 1938 to complete an entire collection. So that is it. We did find a beautiful buffalo. Look at that buffalo. Absolutely gorgeous. Full date, full Liberty, and look at that buffalo. Look at the details on that. Absolutely gorgeous. Out of Philadelphia. Every word, everything is on that coin. That's why I say it had to be a collection dump, because who throws away a buffalo nickel looking that good? All right, let's go ahead and show you the in the view, ocean view. There you go. We got a DDR FS 102 or 103, but you can see it right there under the tree limbs. And if you can't see it, I will point it out to you. It's going to be right there, and right down here, and over here. We got the DDR for the ocean view. Take a look at that. You can see the DDR underneath the limbs. If you go get a regular one, it just looks natural. There's no underneath. It's just the tree limbs on top. All right, we found a couple Mexican. We found a Mexican and a British new penny, which is pretty cool. Then we found a couple Canadian, a bunch of DDRs, which are these right here. They're going to be, let's see if I can find one for you. Here we go, right here. It's going to be the doorway DDR. You can see it right there under the doorway. See the DDR over there? That is actually a really, really good example of the doorway DDR. All right. That is it, everybody. I love this buffalo. I think this is going to stay with me forever. Give it to my son one day, hopefully. But that is what we need. We're going to upgrade a few. We're not going to get any slots today, but it doesn't matter. We're definitely going to upgrade a few of these nickels out of the book. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so I keep bringing you hunts just like this one right here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time.